Macklemore Avenue by Booker T and the MGs. If you think like I do that Abbey Road is an incredible album, and if you also think like I do that Booker T and the MGs' work on Stax Records is equally sublime, well then, my friend, do I have a record for you. I'm sure you remember the Booker T mega hit Green Onions, which has become a musical touchstone that, like the Beatles, transcended its era and is interwoven in our popular culture. Well, when Booker T heard Abbey Road, it blew him away, and he felt immediately compelled to cover the whole record, which he did. And it's Booker T's groovy, organ-driven stack sound that powers this collection. The M.G.s version is arranged into medleys just like the originals. Unlike Abbey Road, the songs are in a totally different order. I mean, I can get with that, but I'll be forever confused as to why they put the end at the beginning of side 1. Despite this crime against Kronos, this record is absolutely freaking phenomenal, man. Recorded only a week after Abbey Road had come out, the takes on these tracks are totally different than the originals. The album cover's also very charming. Macklemore Avenue is the street in Memphis where Stax Recording Studios is located, so it's only fitting that the MGs should cross that road. You should also cross the road to your local record store and get this album. What up, ballers? Here are 5 Beatles cover records you need to check out right now. They're fab. A tropical tribute to the Beatles. Thundering out of the 1990s comes this solid collection of Latin music giants covering the Beatles. Celia Cruz, Tony Vega, Tito Nueves, Tito Puente, and more. One listen will bring a tear to your eye, and I'm not even exaggerating, man. The shining love these artists have for these songs bursts forth, and you're just stunned by it. Beautiful performances of the written and English lyrics become excited vocal solos in Spanish. The musicianship is impeccable. The recordings, production, and even mastering sounds clean and true. There's a reason used copies of this CD can sometimes cost $50 or $100 or more. Tony Vega's opening Hey Jude is transcendent, Celia Cruz's Obla Di Obla Da is pure fun, and Jose Alberto's And I Love Her is heartbreakingly beauteous. For years, I thought this was only available on CD. A recent search led me to find this single copy for sale on vinyl. So no, at least one copy on vinyl exists, so you gotta get in. Nina Simone, Emergency Ward. Alright, this isn't strictly an album of Beatles covers. Emergency Ward is a 4-song concert record that centers around epic live performances of 2 extended George Harrison songs, My Sweet Lord and Isn't It a Pity. We kick it off with My Sweet Lord as a triumphant gospel number, complete with chorus, hand claps, and a groovy electric bass. As is her wont, Nina Simone shifts the songs to reflect the black experience, her experience, and she brings a whole new dimension to songs that are already exceptional. My Sweet Lord medleys with Today's a Killer to show a painful period of almighty questioning in the midst of the strife, rolling back out to a classic gospel call and response that carries us out of the first side, gasping and clapping with Miss Simone 18 minutes later. Isn't It a Pity, one of George Harrison's best songs, becomes an 11-minute mournful lament born out of combined torment of both George and Nina. Her performance enhances and transforms every word, every line. I've actually thought about doing a more in-depth video just about Nina Simone's Beatles covers. If that sounds like a good idea, man, comment below, please. Thank you. Trojan Beatles box set. Trojan Records is a British record label founded in 1968. They specialize in ska, reggae, and dub music, and they were instrumental in introducing reggae styles to a global audience. While the company's focus was largely on selling 7-inch singles, it also launched a series of red-hot, bargain-price compilations, such as Tighten Up, Club Reggae, and Reggae Chartbusters. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Trojan released a total of 99 CD box sets, compiling past singles they'd recorded. I have the Motown CD set, Soulful Reggae, and Club Reggae, and I still remember the day I found this, the still shining jewel of my now dwindling CD collection. These Trojan CD boxes are not fancy, consisting of a plain box with the label logo, usually scratched and scuffed, and 3 CDs in plain white sleeves. But the contents are the thing. Planted firmly in the past, these vintage jams on the ancient Beatle hits you know so well, it just brings you to an otherworldly place, man. And you might not like every track. The bands take chances, but when they hit, it's some seriously deep, sublime shit. Like when the Techniques sing A World Without Love, and then King Lucci drops his toasts over the same track right over. It's a vibe, man. In my previous video, 5 reggae records you need, I endorsed a heavily redacted one-record version of this on vinyl. Well, this is the real deal. You get so much more. It's a virtual library of vintage reggae Beatle covers. George Benson, The Other Side of Abbey Road. Another foray into the Abbey Road songs, this one led by the master jazz guitarist George Benson. We also get Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, Freddie Hubbard, and a slew of other talented players. And they added a string section to some of the songs too. Benson's guitar is the star of the show. Smooth, round, groovy with clean tones. Add those strings and you've got a real mellow cocktails type situation, which is cool, man. Bringing the Beatles music into this kind of vibe? I used to DJ weddings and I totally would have dropped these songs into the cocktail hour. Oh, and in case you were wondering, Benson is crossing East 53rd Street in Midtown East, New York City. If you dug this video, check out this one where I talked to Joe Jack Talcum about the Beatles. Or try this video, selected specifically for you by YouTube's team of friendly robots.